Okay, what we have here is a rather large HexBug Nano maze arena. I'm going to open up the one trap door that's keeping them all in this starting area. So let me go into the maze battle area and I'll explain all the track ideas as I write in a few of the guys that have already fallen over. I'm going to have to speak quite loud because these guys do make a little rattle. We've already had one little battle and one victor. I am going to pick up any of the bugs that do get pushed out of the arena and put them back at the beginning. This is the beginning. What you'll see if you look at these flaps, you'll realise that I've actually got quite a lot of one-way traps that will actually bring all the bugs back from the right-hand side to the left, so they go to the beginning. That also means that any bug that's going to win, and that's the win to me is through the two flags, top right corner, there's a single white Hex Habitat, very far right over there. Two flags will go up, and we'll keep the victor in that little cell area. So therefore all the bugs have to go through the battle area. The battle arena is my favourite piece. I've removed one of the orange flaps that's on there so that the bugs going this direction get to battle like the blue and the turquoise one the green and the turquoise one are meant to now. Now the green guy chickened out, looped back and has come through one of the one-way traps and again is this side of the arena. Now the idea I've got here, and help from these guys that are falling over, there's far too many that are all in one area at the moment. And I'm going to just do a little bit of cheating and feed them in just to get this going in a reasonable time. Okay, so the idea is that they've got a battle to get through to the right hand side, and only by getting through onto the right hand side they've got any chance of winning. So I've done a quick simple some very quick simple maths and sums to make sure that it's not going to be an easy early victory. So to get through the battle area, you then will go into a HexBug arena, where 1 in 5 you will then go on further right to a Y split. Now the Y splits, let's call them 50-50, so 50% of the time, just there, they'll start back in, 50% of the time they'll actually start, they'll go left, 50% of the time they'll go right. If they go right, that yellow one just went left, who's only really got a 50-50 chance of even going back to the battle area. Okay, so these loopbacks are just to give these guys another chance. Lucky him, the yellow is going to go onwards, the red got pushed out, let's get him back in the beginning. So that yellow's got a chance to fight again and or bounce around and have another chance to go onwards. Okay, so they'll go to that 50-50 white, they go left, they've got a chance to either loop back to the beginning or go back on in combat. Or they'll go right, and if they go right they go to another dual Hex Habitat arena, and when they go into that area they've then got another 1 in 3 to go to the second Hex arena, and in there they've got another 1 in 3 to either go through to final and win, or get themselves kicked out, loop back into the dual area, possibly loop back into another longer loop back that can get them right back to the beginning. Okay, I'm going to quickly capture some of these guys. So this yellow guy again, one of the most adventurous, has already had a good nosy around up there. He's got a chance of getting into the second arena now, but he's turned around, come back. 50-50, he's going to go right back to the beginning, and this time he is, and lucky. And he's back in the chaotic area with the others. Now whilst that door's open, even though it's a one-way flap, you notice a sort of turquoise one, HexBug, snuck through. Now that ain't gonna happen. So he's a bit of a crafty one, and it would be a bit of a sad victory if he actually then gets to win, and I'm actually really hoping he's going to come back. Uh-oh, it's getting close. Because I really wanted all the bugs to have to go through the battle arena to win. So he's got a loop back. Now some of the loop backs I've deliberately done to throw them back the direction they would come through, so that they are more likely to leave the HexBug going back towards the battling area. Oh, and he nearly did it. There's 3 guys here that I need to throw back in. Excellent. So just like I was explaining on the right hand side there, that turquoise guy went around the loop around and ended up having to go back whence he came. Okay, we've got a black Hexbug again in the final area, and I'm not sure he had a great battle. I think he got to sail through pretty simply. So let's see whether he's got any chance. He's being hopefully looped back, thrown back into the battle area. Let's just see how they managed to overtake each other on the corner. They did really well. Okay, a couple of guys have been thrown out, so they've had their time. Let's throw them back in again, and I'm going to pick up the ones that have fallen over. Just to, the ones that aren't going to right themselves can come back to the beginning, I've decided. But certainly any that have been pushed out, and there's some good fights going on there, are being sent right back to the beginning. So the idea is a very small number of bugs, and only the ones that are winning are going to get through to the end far right, and then they've got to really hunt their way around the maze until one of them finds a way through. Okay, we've got a little jam here. Finds their way through to the final, and we've got another one that's close, and we've got a black and a green also nosing around. We've got a black that's also in there. Now obviously when you get more bugs in an area, they're more likely to collide and you get more random direction, and we have got a winner. We have a very close second on this one. So we have one of the turquoise bugs. I really hope it wasn't the guy that snuck through this one-way flap, and we have a legitimate winner, a black that definitely did some battling in the middle there. There's quite a lot of fighting going on in the middle. Quite a lot of contenders were thrown out and they restarted, and I think that's a much fairer win. I would have been disappointed if the guy that had won through, had managed to sneak through a one-way door, actually had won. And I'm going to have to re-watch the video footage myself to see whether that actual guy was the one that cheated, or whether it's one of these guys back here now. So I'll be able to suss out who the actual victor is. Now I'd like to see who gets third, but I've got to correct the door flap that's opened, that shut itself, because that sometimes the vibrations will actually affect these orange doors, such that they can either be opened or closed, depending on the angles that the Hexbug hit the doors. So as you can see, a lot more fighting going on. This battle arena maze race is working pretty good. It's working the way I wanted it. A lot of fights, a lot of guys getting kicked out, very few getting through to the right hand side, the left being the main conflict area. And at the same time there's still absolutely a chance for these guys to get through. So there's a purple just looping back now, and he managed to turn left on a wide fork. It's quite uncommon. Now there's nobody in the arena with a red. Oh, excellent. And the turtle has just gone back in, but he came out again. And I'm hoping to get a third. Let's see whether this yellow or red or green managed to get through and to mix things up a little bit. So as you can see, there's over 20 bugs running at the moment. Not all of them are in because some of them got quite flat batteries, not good enough to do this kind of race or this length video. And I didn't want to waste the battery power that they've got. They're absolutely fine for other kind of situations. So there's a few that are spectating, let's say. Let's keep getting these guys in. And there's another one being pushed out of the arena, another loser. And we've got a red near the end at the moment that's got a chance. He's certainly got a 1 in 3, and his 1 in 3 got him back the way he came. So he's not out of the chance of winning, getting third place here, but he's certainly not getting it at the moment. Looking more like to be thrown out of the game again. Just get these last couple of guys back in. That red's back in the final part, very nearly went to the final, but again is looped back. I'm really rooting for the red now. He's been there a long time. He's really looking around that place well. He's got a friendly red in there now. One of the reds that's in there is actually a racing red, and I believe he's got the 4-leg battery compartment. So the guy that's spinning around right near the winning point has actually got the 4-leg battery compartment mod on him at the moment. So he's spinning like a good one. His fellow red is going to have a loop back, and let's see where he goes. Whilst there's a black going for the long chance here. Luckily didn't go back into the beginning area. He's got another chance in there with the fellow race, and we have third place. I'm absolutely very pleased to see that it was the racing red. Okay, so I think that's enough for this video. It's gone on long enough. Thanks for sticking with me, and I think quite a successful maze.